Hello everybody, Baverage Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 3 as the Bordeaux Boxers. End of the second season. Well, we finished second overall, pretty cleanly second overall. Now we're into the playoffs, so we're going to fast forward to the playoffs here. Overall, Bertrand here did win the scoring title, which is good. I believe he is on, our short list. So we are going to pay him a lot of money next year, I'm hoping. We still have almost $800,000 available for extensions. I'm hoping that he would be willing to sign a significant thing, but it looks like at this current point, we actually can't... Yeah, we can renew contracts. Why wouldn't it let me do it on the other screen? Looks like no one on this screen wants to renew their contract, eh? So we just want to quickly go over everybody real quick to see if any of these guys want to renew a contract. Grath, no. Nagy, nope. Bridget, nope. Thomas, nope. So it looks like a lot of these guys are probably going to go away, which kind of sucks. On the bright side, the majority of these guys are on our short list. So Bertrand, Hardy, and Kosk. Oh, actually, interesting. Okay. These three guys are going to be the first three that we're immediately going to make moves on. I'm not too worried about other leagues at this point. I'm more worried just about ours. I'm going to try to make a move on, or try to make a move on Manavan. If you notice, he's making $0 a year. He, I think he got sent down. Or he's injured right now. Doesn't say if he's injured or whatever. I'm going to love that guy's picture. But these three French players are going to be our priority number one. And a goalie. We'll have a goalie as well in that. And then we'll be able to kind of play from there. Texter as well is down here. He's going to be priority. Anyone who's French on this first page is a priority. We're also then going to switch over after we sign those guys into potentials and look for potentially some good good old French boys. So we're just going to continue here real quick, and this should jump us to the beginning of the playoffs. Now remember, who we're playing right now is the 7th place team. I believe it was the Dragons, but I'd have to double check. But they will do their own version of some weird lower level playoffs or something. I honestly have no idea what it is. They do have regulations, so I'm thinking it might be regulations, and we're officially in the playoffs now. So we're just going to wait and let it kind of roll over and all that stuff. I double checked. I am the GM of the Olympic / World Championship / World Cup Norwegian team. So a little excited for that. Playing there is going to be we're not going to beat Team Canada. We're not going to beat Team USA. We're not going to beat the Swedes. We're not going to beat the Russians. We probably won't even beat the Slovaks or the Czechs. The plan is to, make our mark. That veteran is still getting better because he's only 27. Some Leon and engineers, no big deal. We're gonna go to that thing here real quick. So yeah, we're gonna play the Dragons in the first round from the looks of it. They're gonna do their own little thing here. Yeah, there's the pre-playoffs. So here is who's playing who. Now this is a good thing to watch. Try and figure out in this whole thing here what the point of this is. Because this is the bottom 8 teams. So it's pretty much from the Dolphins down. And I have honestly no idea what this is. If I'm mistaken, it's best of 3 as well. Still haven't figured out what it is. Because regulation is bottom 4 teams and in a round robin, and the team with the worst record goes. So honestly, I have no idea what any of that is about. Can't see us getting email from management because I don't think we played any games in February. Wait, did we play? You know, the last couple games of the season might have been. Nope, no email. So overall, we did pretty good again. Another season, another good good record. We are going to run into some financial problems, I'm thinking, next year. Overall, we're only 7th with budget, but we're 3rd with payroll. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of teams that have a better and bigger budget than we do, but they're not spending the amount of money. So, overall, our team made $48 million this year in revenue. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I get to play with 1 million of it. Looks like owning a team in France is... Oh, here we go. So I want to see if the Dragons lose. If the Dragons lose... Doesn't look like they're going to, but if the Dragons lose, we might not play them. I don't know. I honestly don't know how that is going to be. Here's the second batch of games here. The Dragons won the second game as well. And then if it is best of 3, there should only be 3 games here, I think. Or 2. Let's worry about any of that stuff right now. Oh, there we go. We're playing Grenoble. So if I go into real quick... Interesting. So we're not playing the 7th place team now. We're playing Grenoble. What happened to the Dragons? So I wonder if when they play for reseeding. Is what happens here. Because they only played 1 round. And they beat Gap. They won, and they won. Where are the... Wait a second. The Dolphins versus... Oh my god. So the Dolphins finished 5th, but lost all their games to Strasbourg. Strasbourg automatically makes the playoffs, and the Dolphins are gone. Wow, okay. So the way this works then is these teams here still get a chance to make the playoffs. They then have a one-off against their counterpart. So Strasbourg played the Dolphins, Amiens played the Pioneers, the Dragons played Gap, and Grenoble played Nice. Then they all get reseeded depending on how this turns out. So everyone actually went up 1, and Strasbourg slipped into 9th. So we're now playing Grenoble. Rouen should be playing Lyon, right? Yeah, Grenoble. Yeah, Lyon. Yeah, go figure. Okay. So it all gets reseeded on their side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get thrown to the bottom, I guess. I don't know why. I think it's because of the way they got reseeded over here. Wow, that's great. So even if you finish dead last, you still have the ability to possibly make the playoffs. I like that. I like that very, very much. So we played Grenoble 4 times this year, and we actually beat them 3 times out of the 4 times. So here we go. Our first playoff game against Grenoble. And we won 2-1. Boom. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, it's every game every 2 days, or every day. So Lyon wins theirs, Algiers wins theirs, we win ours. So basically all the good teams have won the first so far. So theoretically, that's interesting. So we could finish dead last and still make the playoffs if we were to win our series. That is good to know. Didn't you? Sim game. And there we go. 6-3 in game 2. My internet's out today, so I don't know how many videos I'm going to be getting out today. If I don't get many videos out, I'm going to not be in a good mood. I'm loading up my internet right now to see. Oh, my internet's back up from the looks of it. Oh, boy. Under 18. Yeah. Norway's not there. Wait, Norway's not there, right? Yeah. We're good. I should get a message anyway saying the international team's not ready. And standings, playoffs. Ooh, this is a good one. This one too. So if we win ours, we play the second lowest team when it comes to rank, if I'm not mistaken. And here is game 3. We win 4-1. And I should say it's a best of 3, so... Now last year, the Dragons beat the living snot out of us every time we played them. Oh, it is best of 3 in the first round. Okay. And is it best of 4 then for round 2 and 3? Some more 19-year-olds coming in here. So this is the end of our upside admit, really. Good to know there. Lots of some good players, actually. Highly volatile. Good to know. Okay. As for scouting now, I'm going to tell the guys to start scouting people on our list. I'm going to tell one guy to scout him, one guy to scout him, you. Actually, now let's look at ability real quick. Birchford, let's look at you, and then let's look at your goalie, and I already know this goalie up here is really good, so I want to look at you right there, you're a defenseman. Look at all you guys while we're doing some stuff here. So we're playing now. We're playing against the Gothic. So, first is best of 3. I'm assuming this is best of 7, or this is best of 7 then. Or it's best of 3 all the way across. We're pretty much going to play Angiers unless they lose, basically, is what's going to happen. And then it's going to be an all-out slugfest for the championship. Now, mind you, we might get put out in the second round. You never know. That's what happened last year. The Dragons got put out in the second round for some crazy reason, and it was one of these moments where it was like, what happened type thing. Okay. Here we go. We're going to play against the Gothics. Gothics. And we win 5-4. Shots were pretty uneven. Taking another sip of my coffee. Angiers won their first game as well. Good for them. I don't need to know about that. All right, game 2. Game 2, 6-4. Very good. Shots were almost double there. Face-offs. Yeah, we still need better face-off, man. Pretty much had to lead the majority of the game, from the looks of it. Angiers is winning theirs 2-0 as well. Their games are really close, though. I'm wondering if they've got some injuries. They've got injuries that would make actually quite a cool, would make sense. Good for you. Yeah, you're. Whoa, hello. Hello. You're 15 though. Yeah, bunch of under 18 stuff. Okay. Theoretically. Last game. There we go. 4-1. We scored 4 goals in the second period. Wow. And wow, Lyon beat Angiers. Actually, I think we didn't beat Lyon either, I think, until this year. I think Lyon, spanked us a few times as well. Okay, so as for our scouts, assign job, add shortlist. For the next 2 weeks, I want you to report at the end of your assignment. Our league, Saxoprint here. Impending free agents. I want you to look at the Get League for me. Only free agents. 2 weeks. You want you to look at... let's look at the Continental Hockey League. See if there's anyone in there I might be able to sneak. Why am I all the way down here? Where is it? Continental Hockey League. Impending free agents. 2 weeks. He's a Swede. I thought it was the Russian I was sending to. You... Kind of wish there was just a generic free agency. You know what? I don't want you to look... I want you to look... just Nordic Europe. For the next 2 weeks. Impending free agents. You... Western and Southern Europe. Impending free agents. And you, I'm going to get you. Central Europe. Pending free agents the next 2 weeks. Just going to get an idea of who might be becoming free agents and stuff like that around our league. So either way, I feel, well, there we go. Looks like Angiers won their series 3-1. We never beat Angiers. So this is going to be quite the series here. It's best of 3. So fingers crossed. So here we go. Here is the final. First 3 games are in Angiers, and then we play at home. Our first 2 games are, sorry, in Angiers. Then we play home. That's back in Angiers again. We do have 2 of the top 8 goal scorers, but they have 2 in the top 3. They also have the top goalie as well. David Kickert. contract. Buddy, I'm gonna add you to my short list. How you doing? You're all the way down here though. Interesting. So the Dolphins had the best goalie and just he wasn't able to put two and two together, I guess. Well, and guess what? You're 100% gonna get money thrown at you by me because both my goalies are gonna be free agents, and actually, all four of my oh, actually no, hold on. Yeah, you got re-signed, okay, and you're 20. Oh, you're 20. Gonna have to bring you up. You're 17 though. Okay, good. Okay. So we're okay there. But here we go. First game of the finals. We're gonna set up our lines again. Continue. Same the first game. They won only 2-0. Wow. Interesting. One day off. No big deal. It's only one game. We can come back to win. Game 2. They won 5-1. Wait a second. There's something not right here. 3, 6, 4, 4, and 4. Okay, no, never mind. I am just that paranoid that we're going to get swept. Alright, so they win here. I believe they win the series. And they win 6-3, and they win the series. And they destroyed us. But I quickly look and go, how many of you guys are going to be free? Holy crap. Olsen, are you on my... Yeah, you're on my short list already. Good. Good. This is where I actually now look at all the other teams and say, who do I want to look at possibly signing here? Their goalie. No, we're good. Dolphins. I already have their goalie on my list. Oh, well, there's a good left. Well, he's 30 years old, though. The Gothic. Dame Malka. The Dragons. Grenoble. There's you. There's this guy over here, too. French players. Very, very important. Nice. This player's a centerman. Gap. The Gap. Any French... Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. I keep saying French Canadian. And Pioneers. We played against a lot of these guys, so we know just how good they are. Yeah. It's like, what's the point of signing these guys if, you know, there's no point? Well, you're 21. Strasbourg. Yeah, but there is a left winger down here that's 18 years old that I wouldn't mind looking at. Okay, so we're going to just lick our wounds a little bit. So we ended the season. We made the finals again for the second year in a row. Won the first year, lost the second year. But on the bright side, we still have next year. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode on Monday when we start the off season. See you next time. Bye-bye.